Hey, look, we're back in beach. Oh, there he is. Louis Amestoy's in the house, folks.
Bakersfield Speedway's in the house. It's so exciting. I haven't been around for a couple weeks. I saw the Heart of Texas Motor Speedway or Raceway, which is a dirt track outside of Waco along I-35. So I didn't.
There's a lot of dirt tracks. A lot of dirt tracks out there.
I saw Texas Motor Speedway's dirt track too, which is quite large.
Yeah.
I mean, the grandstand on that alone was impressive. So very, 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 very cool to see racing in other parts of the country. All right, we're now joined by Ricky Childers Jr., who won Sport Mod race on Saturday night. Had some great success in Hanford this season already, having a great season, right?
Yeah, we started out struggling, but now we got some luck on our side.
Okay.
On a little roll here.
All right, we'll talk more about that here in a minute. Scott Schweitzer here to join us. And, Scott, I tell you what, things are never boring at Bakersfield Speedway. Just the competition and well, other than maybe the Kevin Collier guy keeps winning races. I mean, what's up with that guy? I mean, is he started from the back completely yet, or?
Well, the way our point system works, he has to start on the 6th row. But
okay.
Like Ricky just said, when you get on a roll, you're tough to beat, and that's what he's got going right now. So yeah. But I mean, Saturday night, great night of racing. We had a lot of divisions out there, and every class put on a spectacular race.
Yeah, there has not been a boring weekend yet. There really, I mean, I
don't
think
think
one weekend I was there was one. The one of the modified guys got out. Maybe it was Clay Daly got out there in a hurry and won pretty big. But other than that, it's been thrilling every single night.
Well, that's the mystique of dirt track racing. I mean, the track's constantly changing. Drivers, are battling. So that's what's cool about dirt track. You never know. It's exciting, and you never know who's going to win.
So I have to ask you this because I follow this. Like, there's some whining about the track conditions, but you know what? To me, that's like part of the deal, though, right? I mean, it's like never going to be like the last weekend I covered there. The track conditions that turn 4 was like just brutal. I don't know if you were racing that weekend or not, but it was like there was like a groove in there, but wasn't there the next weekend. I mean, that's part of the deal, right?
Well, that's the characteristics of dirt track. You got two types of track. You got a wet, heavy track, which is very fan friendly, but drivers don't like it because it's hard on equipment. It's rough for them to get around. Then you have a dry, slick track where we've had the last 2 weeks, which does create a little bit of dust, but once the dust blows off because they're putting rubber down because they're spinning the tires, then you have the races that we had the last 2 weeks with side-by-side cars are not getting tore up. They're passing, swapping positions, and it's a driver's track. It puts it back in their hands where they got to control the powers. So, yeah, I mean, there's two different types of tracks, and you just have it. I mean, we try not to have the same thing every week.
Yeah.
We try to, and a lot of with dirt track prep, I mean, the weather we have, the conditions, there's so many variables that play into what type of track we're going to have.
Did you get rain out there yesterday, or?
A little bit.
Spitting, basically.
Just to, finally water the lawn.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
about.
Ricky, when you get out there and, with the setup on the track, what kind of setup do you like as far as, running out there?
Just like the track's been the last 2 weeks is my favorite.
Really?
I don't mind when it's hooked up and rough, but it is harder on equipment. I'm lucky enough to have a sponsored ride, so... Guys,
it's not only hard on equipment; it's hard on you too. I would imagine, right? I mean, physically, it's tough to drive those when it's rough like that.
Yeah, it beats you up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of get bouncing through some ruts and stuff like that. But other than that, smooth's my favorite. Probably.
Griff, what do you think about the track conditions last week? I mean,
the track conditions were superb. I put some videos up from the race on the on our Facebook page, and they got a lot of views. The sports mod race, I said that night, I said, is one of the best races of the year. I mean, you have 4 cars there, nose to tail, high and low, just battling lap after lap, and to see racing like that's pretty good. It does get a little dusty at times, so as Scott said, from the fan perspective, a little bit of a problem, or you got to be prepared for that. From the racer perspective, you can't ask for better racing conditions.
Absolutely. My computer's coming back on now. Thank you very much. All right, let's talk a little bit. Let's show some of those highlights, John, of Ricky's race there. And tell us what we're seeing here, Ricky.
Right here, we got Nick Sylvester. He led the whole race for all the way up till the white flag lap. And the white car on the outside of him is Jordan Hagar. The car in the middle is myself there. And the blue car would be Michael Johnson, and we're stuck like that probably for 10 laps or so.
So that's crazy, competitive, tight, nerve-wracking racing right there, right?
Yeah, you got Jordan running real high. I was running high earlier on, and we had a yellow, and I think someone moved him up, kind of seen me coming, and I had to kind of try to figure something else because I knew Nick was dedicated to the bottom.
Right. Yeah, the track conditions look really good there, and I mean, again, the racing was outstanding. Scott, what are you seeing out of this race here?
Well, the interesting part about that was you have those 4 cars right there, and we didn't know who was going to win it. I mean, they weren't touching each other. They were all changing. Well, Nick was dedicated to the bottom, but everybody else was trying different things. They were going high, going low, and then Ricky put on a spectacular move there, entering 3 to get by him. That was just, by far the best race I've probably seen out there. Just the way all 4 of those guys were just handling the cars and not touching each other, and it was just one of those edge of your seat races.
Is this you going through the middle here, Ricky?
Yeah, it
right.
is.
Okay.
He's trying to make it work, but he's pushed up twice.
Yeah, we made it there. We made it there, and then there's going to be a yellow.
There's a caution, I think, this lap or the next lap, and then
puts us in second, right where I wanted to be.
But it was just a fun race to watch, as you say. And there it is, the spun car going to bring out a yellow and set up a pretty good finish. But this is just fun.
Great field, too. How full that field is.
A single file and immediately go double wide again.
Well, basically anybody could go wherever they want. The track conditions were, because it was slicked off like that, they were able to go. Anybody could pick the line they wanted and try whatever they needed to get up to the front. And it was just a great battle. And we didn't tear up any cars.
That's the best part about it, actually. You think about it.
Well, actually, it is, because these guys put a lot of time, a lot of money into these cars. The last thing we want is to get them tore up where they can't come back. And, the whole field, for that matter, did a great job Saturday night.
So you're in you're on that turn there. What's going through your mind, Ricky?
I need to clear him off too, and hopefully I can take his line away, which I had plenty of room to do.
Yeah.
Got it done.
Nick just had to be frustrated. He ran such a great race, and then you lose it on the last lap like that. But that's what good night for Ricky.
Yep.
Very good night for you. And you've been run up into Hanford too, and what's that been like?
It's been pretty good. Been a pretty stout field. The last time wasn't that great. Only 6 people showed up, so that was kind of a bummer.
But the sport mod class we're seeing in Bakersfield right now, I mean, it's just any week. It's who anyone can win it. It seems like. I mean, it seems like the field is so competitive.
Yeah, there's a lot of fast guys in the sport mod. Actually, some nights they're actually faster than A mods.
Yeah, right.
So it's real close. Competition's close. Anybody's gonna win. Just so you can get there and hold their position.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna get to. Can we close out the Grumpy Griff Award?
Yeah, let's close it out right now. Done.
Make sure I can. Did you close it out?
No, but you better go close it out.
Let me close it out. We'll close it out. We're gonna announce the Grumpy Griff Award
in a minute.
after this. Have you won a Grumpy Griff Award yet? You have not won.
That's
one
the
yet.
first win this year at Bakersfield.
Okay, all right. So your first win. So you're eligible for the Grumpy Griff Award. That is the prize right now in Bakersfield Motorsports. Is the Grumpy Griff. We will be right back after these messages here on the Bako Motorsports Power Hour.